All right, folks, good evening to you. How you doing? And welcome to the stream on this fantastic Thursday evening. How are y'all doing? Hello, hello, hello. We're flying the 747. I said I wouldn't do the V2, but it was on sale, and I couldn't help but pick it up since it was on sale. And the freighter comes as a free addition later down the road, so you have that as well. So I can't say no to it for the most part. Yes. All right. We've got Freestyle Fellow. Thank you for that subscription. Welcome to the stream, family. How you doing? Headless Drifter. Hello to you. I don't know why my transitions are working there, but I'm not there yet. There I am. There I am. We're at Boeing Field right now. Headless Drifter, 12 months in a row. That's a year, man. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate that. Hey, Jeff, that went quick. First in chat, by the way. Me is happy. Well, there you go, man. Thank you very much for that support, man. A year. That's awesome. Flying the A321 to San Francisco PM midnight. Very cool, dude. Crazy Texan, 7 months in a row. 7 months and counting. Thank you very much for that, dude. Appreciate it. How we doing, guys? How we doing? All right, so here is the moment we've been waiting for. I have not flown it yet. I just picked it up. We're brand new, fresh here at Boeing Field, and we're going to take this thing for a spin today. It should be a lot of fun. Look at that bad boy. So we have the 747-8i, and this is V2 of the SSG 747. We're going to see if things have been improved, like they say they have. Not to mention, flies better. So that's what we're doing. Man, that is really, really, really... Hold on. I got to redo my screen size here. It's all screwed up, bro. Well, yeah, it's all screwed up. Let's fix that real fast, shall we? There we go. That's better. Much better. What's Boeing Field? BFI? ICAO? I'm good with the Super 80s for right now. Data Dune 87. What's up, man? How you doing? US Red fan in the house. Hello to you. How you doing, man? My beard might be a little puffy. I got out of the pool a little bit ago. Just finished watching the V1 vid, Mr. Classic. Well, you're in for a treat. Maybe. We don't know. We don't know. Misk, what's up, brother? Good evening to you. Chad likes planes. Fantastic. All right. I pronounce things as they are perceived to me in English. If you're from Ireland, you're from somewhere else, I don't know what to say. I am American here in the U.S., and that's how we pronounce things. So no, I don't go out of my way to pronounce things differently. But for the most part, Mr. Classic, hopefully V2 proves itself. I don't know, man. I don't know. This is a very controversial airplane. A lot of people are upset when it was released. However, this is version 2.2 or whatever, 192 or whatever it is now. So they've had some time to get things tweaked, for sure. Euro Truck Simulator 2 boss, what's up, man? How are you doing about the virus? I'm staying indoors, man. I am indoors. I've been quarantined for about, I think, 13 or 14 days now. I'm losing track of the days that I've been quarantined, but we are quarantined, self-quarantining for now. Craig Lowry, 24, love you from the UK. Well, love you too, man. Thank you very much. How's things in the UK? I saw things were getting a little crazy over there today. I saw it was getting a little nuts. Bam! 2135, what's up, man? Boeing House Livery, yes. When you look on the websites of in the wikis and stuff, there's not a lot of operators of the 747-8i. The freighter has a few, but not when it comes to this. They're still doing proving flights, I guess, or they don't have any orders for it. But not a lot of people operating it, in the U.S. at least. James Cotto, hello from Alabama. Very nice, dude. It's cold and raining in California, and I just got out of the pool. Yes, I did. It is like 80-something degrees here today. It was beautiful. All right, well. 14 days. Yeah, Callie David. I believe so. I believe that's what it is. I mean, we'll see, but... Okay, are we ready to check things out? And I don't have anything set up as far as the actual airplane goes yet. Haven't flown it yet. I haven't touched anything. I just got to putting my seat here in this spot for the first one. Actually, might have to go to the right a little bit. That seems a little bit better. So that one's good for now. Let's kind of move around. Look, they added a water bottle. Look at that. That wasn't there before. That was not there before. Textures look a little bit better, a little bit more improved, but still mediocre at best. That is a different color there altogether than what's right there. Leonard, thank you very much for that subscription. Welcome to the stream family. Appreciate that, dude. War Dog Alpha Gaming, 15 months in a row, 15 months of Twitch support, and many more to come. How are you in chat? We are doing well. I'm doing well. How are you guys doing? Edmonton 14, hello from Colombia. Nice. You from the Bogota region or somewhere else? Okay. So, we've got our jump seaters back here. And they added a cabin. And we're going to explore that in a second here. So, here's the 7.4. Some things up here look much better. Okay, that texturing looks a little bit better there on the seat. We'll see. Time will tell. But they added a cabin. Now, the real question is, did they add a lavatory? Because nobody makes those. Unfortunately. Okay, so that's what that door does. There's a, whoa, hello. Got weird stuff happening here. I don't like it. Let's put that back. When you close that, it looks like they're saving frame rates because when you close that door, it looks like it removes this back part. Check it out. 3D cabin. Here in first class. Look at that. Oh, just look at it. Those engines look really nice. Look at that. The blades. Okay. From Bogota. Very cool, dude. I do like the 747-8 myself, but I'm more of a classic 747 person myself when it comes to the jumbo. We'll save the downstairs for later when we're in flight, but check this out. 3D coffee mug, or yeah, coffee containers. And look at this. Okay, okay. And that's how you go downstairs. We'll check that out later once we're in the air, but right now we're just sticking to the upper deck right now to see what it's all about. Not bad. Not bad. Man, look at all the space there. Wouldn't you want that? That's the place to sit right there if you're going to sit. Look at that. You got 3D seat belts. Okay, okay. Okay, well, we're going to head inside the cockpit here like that. And I'm going to close that door. And I think that's what it does. I think whenever you close this door, it's turning off that back cabin a little bit there, or it's doing something to save something, it looks like. Okay, so that's one. Two, we'll do the MCP panel here. We'll do three will be the first officer seat. I do want to make a one of these numbers, an overhead panel one, so let's go ahead and do that. That'll be 4. Okay, happy with that. 5. That's not bad there. I'd rather 5 have this. I'd rather it be like, oh, hold on. Let's do like this because I like to see my FMCs, which apparently now we get those. Okay, it has a couple presets, it looks like. So 8 is the overhead there. We're going to make those into wing views, actually. So let's do that. We can set that later on. We'll set our wing views up once we're in flight. How about that? Okay, so let's go ahead and go to our overhead panel. And we'll start off with the battery switch. Comes on. Oop. There we go. Close that guy. These guys are all on norm. Yes, that's what they should be. ELT, that's all good to go there. We'll go to nav on these guys. APU go to the on position there. Standby power can go to auto. I'm seeing some things that are changed here. And then we'll go to APU start. And let's listen to that. See if there's anything new with the sounds of that. Oh, come on. Whoa, hello. Kill the music. That's a much more better sound for the APU. That is improved. And look at the PBR texturing on that. That's actually really nice. Okay. Okay, modeling. The gear looks much better. The engines are definitely noticeably have been remodeled. Those look nice. Kistori, thank you for 4 months in a row. Appreciate that. Headless Drifter, thank you for the cheer. That was very, very kind of you, man. Appreciate that. All right, so that's pretty decent there. All right, so overhead panel here. We're gonna get APU gens on. There they are. These are all set to auto, and that's all good to go there. Hydraulics are off for now. Overhead is still, we have fire test overhead. Those work fine. Emergency lights, we can actually get these to where they're armed and off and all that. That's pretty cool. Armed. Oop. I'm noticing everything has the scroll wheel click spots, which I do love. Nicole's here. Hi, baby. Gifting out a subscription to Chris Biz 31. Chris Biz, he's in the biz. You've got options up here. These all work now. These didn't work before. This is all good here. Cargo fire, you have arming for this. That's different and new. I don't even know if you're supposed to arm those or not, but we're gonna turn them off for now. Discharge there, that all works. Here's our starts. Fuel to remain, that wasn't working before. This is all working now. Those are both in up there. So let's go. Oh, these are independent now, these switches are. Remember before you would just press them and it would just be one big box click? That's pretty cool. You have the different fuel pumps here. And look at that, they actually extinguish the lights correctly there. That's pretty neat. Center tanks, we'll turn those on for now. I know there's not anything in there and it's gonna complain about that and be like, there's not enough fuel in there, but we'll see. Left and right stab, that's new. I've never seen that before. Engine anti-ice, looks like it all works. It's all off for right now. Window heat is on, wipers are off. We'll put the nav lights to the on position. And then over here we got yaw dampers. Those are on and op, that's correct. You have a rat. Not worried about that. These are all auto. Recirculation fans, these are all modeled now. Those weren't before. Ba-bum-ba-bum, ba-ba-bum. Let me put the music back on. There we go. So that's good. You got high flow pack resets. You got your packs here. We're gonna turn those on. This actually says off now until we get that APU engine bleed on. There's the valve sound there. Isolation valves work, and now the packs come on. That is cool. Now, I think with the 748 in real life, you can start the engines with the packs on. It should be an auto switch, kind of like the 787, but I could be wrong. We'll check it out when we fire it all up. Flyboy F117, thank you for 5 months in a row. I appreciate that, man. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so this is looking good so far. Logo light, we can keep that off for now. Indication lights, we can, oh nice, you can test them. You can put them on dim, you can put them on bright. That's cool. Storm light switch, don't know if that works. Yeah, glare shield and panel, dome lights, doesn't look like there's much there. Aisle stand, panel floods. Those seem to be independent now. Okay, sweet. Well, here we are. Look at this. This is all new right here. You got this stuff, this whole page here and everything. That's all brand new. Upper, lower, that brightness is much better than it was. Auto, FMC, okay, that's all good there. I don't know how this page works, but maybe it's supposed to be just sitting there like that. Okay, FMC for you. We have independent FMCs, thank you. Thank you for actually doing that now. Old air rack though, look at that, in 1808. We'll do our best. I did not know it's gonna use its own air rack database. That's all right. We'll do the best we can. All right, so we're at Boeing Field. Okay, this is much better. The FMC is much better. Look at these fonts. Those look much, much better. All right, you go into there. There we go. Next page. Nope, we're all good. Clear from there. Gate, don't care about it. Route page, here we are. So we go from Boeing Field, and we're going to Salt Lake City. Hopefully we don't get destroyed by frame rates there, but we'll see. Runway out of here is 3, 4 left, I think. Is it 3, 5 left? I think it's 3, 5 left. Oh my God. What is it at Boeing Field? I'm thinking of a different airport. Well, let me see. Get in. Trying to turn that down. That's on 1. Believe it or not. That is on 1. It's 3-2. We were close enough. 3-2 left. There we go. Flight number will be our own. We'll just call it JF711. Here we go. Activate. That is a new sound. Execute that. Okay, so far this is much better. All right, so now we can go to our work on our flight plan here. Departing out of Boeing Field on 3-2 left. And we're doing direct to Taioma, so no SID. So execute that. Legs page, please. Doesn't seem like it has anything in there. Oh, route page is different here. We actually have a route page now. Look at that. Okay, yep, Taioma. Hopefully it's there. I mean, not found, really. No, it's there. Okay. Then we go J5 to Summa. So can we do the J... You couldn't do this before the airways. An invalid entry, really? Okay. To Summa. Does Summa exist? It does, but can we jump on the J45? Or J54, I mean. Cannot. So it doesn't look like you can do airways. Looks like everything's direct. That's unfortunate. All right. Jeremy, hope you're doing well, man. Boise. And then direct to Bravo, Yankee, India. There we go. And then arrival is the Skis 5 arrival into Salt Lake City on 16 right. BYI, there it is there. ILS 16 right approach. There we go. Execute. Legs page. So Taioma, Summa, boy, there it all is right there. Nice. And then we got a Beehive. We'll see that. It does the whole blank out the screen thing. That's cool. All right, so let's check out this part of it while we're getting this going. I have not messed with this thing yet. Let's go to options first. Show hide yokes, kilos to pounds. It's on kilos. We'll put it in pounds. Real fast time to line. Thank you. Put it in fast time. 60 seconds. Perfect. Ground services. Check this out. We have GPU, forward overhead, main, elect, forward cargo doors. That's all new and different. Fueling and payload. This is what really matters to me because this was a mess in the last airplane. An absolute mess. Okay, actual load you can do in pounds here. That's actually really cool. Total takeoff weight, all this you have presets here. That's actually pretty cool. You can change between these, I guess. I don't know how you do it, but first class. Can you change anything here? Maybe it's all this. Oh, I see. 25, 50. Okay, yep, I see. 50 and 75. We'll do a 75 load on that. You can hit load setting there. So this is 10, 1, and 0.1 clear. I don't know what that means, but load setting. There it goes. So 83,000 pounds of people. Let's see if it goes to 83.3. It did. Okay, so that's much better. Fueling. We care about this because fuel is supposed to be 61.2. 61.2, but can we put it in here? That's the question. How do you manually select? Can you type in there? Nope. Doesn't look like it. Okay, so 10s. You can do it this way. So we'll do 61.2. We'll do 61. That'll work for me. 61. Oh, I see how it is. Hundreds, tens, and ones. So get a 61. But I don't see how you do the points. So we can just round up to 62. There we go. Start fueling that. That's much better. Liam Martin, thank you very much for the subscription. Welcome to the stream, family. Appreciate that, man. This EFB, it's better. It's better. Can say that. It is better. Hello, Mr. Captain Canada's in the house. Everybody say hello to Mr. Captain Canada. We are loaded up, I believe. I don't know what it's doing now. 62. It doesn't say that up there, though, but it says right here in green, so we'll double check that. We have reset checklist. Okay. Hit that button. And that's our power button. Okay. Options. The sound options are here. That's different. That's new. Reset checklist. I don't even know how you get to the checklists. GPU connect. Yeah, we know all that stuff. Okay. Well, that's good for the most part there. Why isn't this thing aligned yet? Oh, time to align. There it is right there. 2 minutes. That's going to be for the next time, I guess, we load the airplane. That's some smooth 80s guitar playing right there. It is, it is. Fonts look straight out of FSX. They look straight out of, they do look like the Boeing ones, to be fair. These do remind me of the Boeing ones a little bit. But I don't know. I don't know what the 748 fonts look like, honestly. Oh, we have another one down here. Does this work? That, it looks like it's, yeah, in-op. Okay. So that's in-op. All this is, see, this texturing here looks decent. Here, this looks nice. That looks good. This looks good, but there's some questionable ones. Like, these are fine, actually, on the pedestal, but these here aren't my favorite yet. I like the fact they removed it. Okay. So let me tell you a pet peeve with a lot of 747s that get it wrong. There's like these little rubber band like little things that you put pens and stuff on around this this frame here. And whenever you texture that in a simulator, it looks absolutely terrible. It always looks terrible. But that's gone. So I'm gonna give credit where it's due on that one. That needed to go. That needed to go. Hey, look at that. We have a working everything now. It's all working. Sweet. Okay, back to what we were doing here. We did all that, so let's go to the init to ref page, and let's start doing this and try to figure out life with this. Zero fuel weight and all this. I think you might be able to calculate it by clicking it. Yes, that still works. Planned fuel, remember, we're supposed to be 61.2. We just went with 62, so let's see if we can actually put that in. 62.0. Put that in the plan in valid format. It still does not like 62 for the 0.0. I don't know what I'm doing wrong there. Maybe 062.0. Duh. There, it says manual, so I don't know what that means, but okay. Reserves, we put, ooh, I don't know how we would put that in this one. I put 2,000 extra pounds of fuel in there, but I don't know if the reserves, if it's 0.2. Now it says plan to 2.0. I don't know. Plan versus, I've never understood that. The last airplane did that too, and I'm not sure what that was about. We'll see. 390 today on our altitude. Cost index, let's just put 3,500. That's what we did in the last one. Now our planned fuel is way higher. What does that even mean? I don't know what that's doing. Cruise CG, can we click that? Every time I click it, look, it's changing the plan. What is going on here with that? That is still buggy as hell. I don't understand that one at all. Cruise and CG, I'm not going to touch it. I don't know what that's going to do to us. Maybe kill us. Okay, so outside air temperature. At Boeing Field right now, we're looking at 45, so 7 degrees Celsius. Indeed, that is correct. So 07, sorry. 07. Boom. We'll do a takeoff because we're not paying for the gas, don't care. Flaps 10 for departure. There's our CG, 6.8 units of trim. There we go. That's set on the SAB trim. Here's our V speeds. V1 125, VR 141, V2 159. That is better. That's calculated much better, actually. Yeah, 3,500. Well, the cost index on a 748 is different than like a, say, a 737. There's 4 slots instead of like, 3. So basically, I've been told that 3,500 is a well-around number to use on a 748, but I don't know. We'll see. If we're burning too much gas, then it is what it is, but it should be fine. If you have too high of a number on cruise or your cost index, then you're going to be cruising at a really, really high speed as well. And we'll overspeed. We don't want to do that. Okay, so 159. I'm not doing quick maths in my head, sorry. But 159 and 12, or sorry, 15. So if it's 174. So we'll put 174 in here. There we go. Heading out of here, we can put it on 320 if we wanted to. This is much quicker. This is much quicker to use the scrolling wheel support. That's awesome. Let's just go all the way up today. We're test flying here, so we're just gonna go straight on up to 390. We don't even have to touch it. I am happy with that. Flight directors come on both sides. Whoop. So it looks like the clicking is a little wonky, but the scroll support's fantastic. So it looks like they really want you to use the scroll support on this one. LNAV, VNAV for you. Those are all good across the board. That PFD looks way better. That is way better than the one we had before. Good to see that. Okay, back to what we were doing here. So we've got that, and then we could put our legs page on the right. That is awesome. Couldn't do that before. It's the little things that make me excited. That is awesome. Sweet. 10 on that. Let's go ahead and go to our plan mode here, and then we'll get the range zoomed out. We can have a step through and try to figure out what we're doing here with our lives by stepping through this. We are going to depart off 3-2 left, and we're going to go out to Taoma, then Summa. There's Boise, and then top of descent after bring your own indica. So we got top of this, yeah, that'll work. After Blida, Bear, Skis, Boot, Pinky, Beehive, Bunker, and then arrival on 16 right into Salt Lake City. If we don't get destroyed by frame rates, that would be epic. That would be epic. Zoom it out. So something very weird is happening there. I don't know what that is. What is that? Why are we doing this big, huge loop thing? There's gotta be something weird happening. It's after Boise. That's what's happening here. Something happened after Boise. Oh, BYI's in there twice. Bad, bad, bad. Now, I'm pretty sure, pretty solid that the real FMC would delete BYI if you had it in there and you added it as a transition on the arrival. But I guess I'm wrong there. Let's just hit delete on this guy. We'll go boom, boom. Execute you. This should fix that whole squiggle nonsense. That squiggle monster. What is it doing now? What is this? Are we doing a test flight? Like, seriously? Summa to boy. Time to wake up. Time to wake up. Yeah. Don't know what that's about, but we're not going to let it do that when we're flying. We're going to keep an eye on the airplane. Time to wake up. That is super strange. What if we just skip that intersection altogether? It's not going to Boise. That's the problem. Something is broken here. Look at the route page. Skis 5 to BY. No, it's direct to BYI. What do you do? No. Okay, well, let's delete you. Delete you. Not found. Can we just type in direct? To Bravo Yankee India. Bring your own indica. There we go. I think we fixed it. It's time to wake up. All right, let's go ahead and look again. They're really fast. Sorry, this is taking a while. I want to make sure that this is okay. Yeah, this looks correct. Okay. That looks more like her. Top of climbs after summer. Sweet. I'm happy with that. For the most part, I'm happy with it. Okay, we zoom in. Do we get our cool stuff? Yes, we do. We get all... Oh, nice. That's cool. All right, nice. We're good on all that, folks. I think I'm happy with it. I'm ready to go flying. I don't know about you. All right, so this stuff here, healing payload, all that. I don't know how to get to the checklists, but there's an option to reset checklist, but I don't see the checklist. All right. It's not time to wake up. It's time to turn the music off. That's what we're going to do because we're going to get on out of here. We're going to get on out of here. So beacon goes to both. Let's go to that outside view and see the lighting. If the lighting's been fixed, we have the newer beacons on that. Nope. Sadly. Actually, I don't know with the 748 if it does or not, if they have the new LED beacons. But this is, I got the old strobing beacon on it. If that is the case, we should get a push out into the taxiway there. That's what we're going to do. So let's get old better pushback.
Ground to cockpit.
Oh, we got her today.
Tell me where you want to go.
I want you to try not to ding our new airplane, but I want you to do this if it's possible. That would be actually really epic. Boom. Let's see if they do it.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Tow is driving up. Frame rates seem to be about the same as the last airplane. No complaints there. It's pretty much the same. That LOD, though, for Rainier is absolutely terrible. The Real Chunk, thank you for the subscription and welcome to the stream, family. How you doing? E2 Dara 22, how are you liking the V2? Worth it on the current sale? On the sale right now, from what I'm seeing, yes, I'm okay with spending $40 on this rather than the $60-something for sure. But haven't flown it yet. This is just based off of seeing the improvements. So far, okay, I'm fine with paying $40 for it, but we'll see. We will see how she handles because the last one flew like a 172 and I wasn't happy about that.
Ready to connect.
I wasn't too happy about that one. All right, let's watch them get this ready to go down here. Come on there, hook her up. Hook her up the correct way. There we go. We can watch them do their thing here. I've pushed out a 747 before, man, and it was crazy. There we go.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted.
Okay.
Move parking brake.
Parking brake's released.
Starting pushback.
Okay.
And you may start engines.
All right, RTO for you. And we'll see how this is modeled. Now, I don't know, but we're going to try it first. I believe you can start the engines with the packs on this airplane. I really do think you can, but we'll see how she goes. Let's go ahead and go engine 4 to the run mode. You actually have to, you don't click it anymore. Now you have to drag and pull it up. That's new. And we're not going to start the engines until she's done with the push because it's a real jerk move to do that as a 7-4 captain to fire up any engines at all on the push. It's really bad. It's not a cool thing at all. It's not a Tuma. We'll watch this push though. TG Fan 112, what's up, man? From the UK, love watching your content. Well, thank you very much, man. Appreciate that. The engines look modeled very well. Like the modeling of the actual airplane, it looks pretty darn good. I am quite pleased with that. There she is, getting pushed. Yeah, the model is much, much better. You can just see it like on the cockpit and on the nose and everything. It does look like a new model compared to the V1. And that's just because I just have been flying the V1 the last few days. That's the only reason why I know that. You got the people up in there. It's a big bird, Feathers. How you doing, brother? Push it real good. The Soul Plane reference. All right. Now, I really want to see what the animations are like when these things fire up, because the last ones were not the greatest. Okay, you guys done pushing yet? Or no? Not yet. Still got more? More push left in you? I do use a yoke. Yes, I'm using my Yoko yoke from Virtual Fly today. And then I've got the Thrustmaster HOTAS Warthog throttles set up. One thing I haven't been able to do is I'm trying to figure out what are they doing down there, trying to destroy our nose gear?
Complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
Okay, we'll set that parking brake for you. Hold on a second. Pull it up. There we go.
Disconnecting tail. Stand by.
Is that when I open the reversers, let's see if it does it. If I open these reversers, it's only opening the first two. I can't get the other two to open for some reason. I don't know why it's doing that. Because I couldn't find an actual thing for just reverse thrust. It was like reverse thrust throttle 1, 2, but I couldn't see one. That's how it is in the i8. It's only 2 that open. Is it just the, okay. Well, then that's good. All right, disconnect hand signals on the right. We'll see you. Okay, I wasn't sure. 2 inboard, fantastic. All right, so they're done pushing. We're gonna go, well, we'll wait till we see that tug, because if we turn these on, man, we could actually hit our feet and we could throw that tug if we really wanted to. We're still connected down there, which it sounds like it's not. But let's go ahead and start engine number 1 up.
Disconnected and bypass bin has been
Or 4,
removed.
I'm sorry.
Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time.
All right, turn those off. It doesn't want those on, apparently, the center tanks. All right, we're gonna start engine 4. Let's see how this goes. Turn in 4. And, I don't think it's doing it. I don't think, maybe it is. I don't think that's going to do it, though. Oh, it's at 14. 15. It did. Okay, so it's just like the real airplane. You can keep your packs on when you're firing up your engines. That's actually really cool. Let's turn engine 3. And now we're starting 3. There she is. We'll watch here from this angle right here. Much better animations on the engines. That does look better. And it looks like the turning of the engine is much more realistic. Like how long it takes to actually fire up the engine. Oh, fuel cutoff. You're right. Oops. Completely forgot about that. Oops. Oopsa. That's why it's a simulator. We can damage these engines. It's a brand new airplane. There she goes. Okay, that's better. It sounds better. All right, so let's test the F mod sound. So if that is a thing on this airplane, I don't know. That's still a problem from the last airplane. They don't have these effects right. All right, let's see if it changes. Okay, so no F mod sound change. It changes the proximity of the engine, but I'm hearing the same engine sound in the front and back. So that is the thing. Okay, let's go ahead and start engine number 2. Up to 2 there and turning 2. And we'll make sure that our hydraulics are all on now that they've completed their push. Get those lights extinguished here. Listening to the engine start here, if we can, from the interior. Sound options. Engine, outside engine, inside. There we go. I mean, they're quiet engines. Klopotowski, thank you for 18 months in a row. Appreciate that, man. Okay, that's a good start on that one. And we'll turn engine number 1. Pull it. We're going to go outside and watch this one, because it is pretty cool to watch these things fire up. The GEs. I love you can hear that that whooshing sound. And there it is, fired up. Okay, how do I clip around or hit? No, you hit the C key. When you're in the C key, you can go anywhere. Whee! We'll check that stuff out in a minute. Okay, so that's good to go. We have 4 good starts on this bad boy. We need to change our pressure to 2.9er, 9er, 8. That is the current field setting. And did it do it for both sides? It did. I like when airplanes do that, so I don't have a problem with that. Realism being, that corner being cut, that's fine with me. RTO on that, let's go flaps 10. Let's watch the flaps come out. There's 3 on that guy. Let's see if we can see that. Animations, see if those look better. Very nice indeed there. And right aileron. Ooh, yeah. Okay. Immediately noticing that when I turn the aileron, look how fast that comes up. That's not as slow as V1 was. V1, it was like days to get the damn thing to roll over. Let's see how the left sides go on this one. Left sides are up. There they are there. And then we've got the tail to look at here. We got back on the elevator. Ooh, that's much better. Forward on the elevator. Got left rudder, right rudder actually is not working. That might be because it might be locked out like the real airplane. I don't know if that's what's going to happen here, but it might be. Yaw dampers are on. We have no warning signs. Parking brake set, auto brakes RTO, APU's running. Yep, we can turn the APU off. Don't need that on any longer. The APU goes to the off position. APU bleed goes off, and I believe the isolation valves come off as well. Could be wrong on the 747, but I think that's what it is. Yeah, we'll look at the cabin once we're up in the air. We want to get in the air first, that's for certain. Okay, so that's good to go. I don't think we get any options here as far as your checklist goes. I don't know how to get to the checklists unless it's a... Oh, you know what? Checklists are built into this thing, aren't they? FMC, left and right. Those... Okay, these are all in-op. I could have sworn it was part of this thing, which I don't know how it works, or if it does at all, but... Airport map database not available. Okay, well, I don't know. Okay, so... Release the parking brake here. We know those were fine. We checked our stuff. We'll see if we have steering here once we get the speed. I have no steering at all. I have brakes, but I have no steering. No yaw, my friend. No joy on the yaw options. Show rain effects. I'd like rain effects. No, I'd like them. Weird. There must be a nose wheel switch or something that is not on. That must have been added and modeled. Let's see. These are all fine. Gens are fine. These are all good. Hydraulics are fine. Up here is fine. How come we have no nose wheel steering? I will look that up. Let's see. No rudder. I'm Googling. Joystick settings. I mean, I didn't change anything, but yeah, we could check it. Rudder pedals, they're working fine. Yep, those are fine. Let's see if it's the Xbox One controller. Certain airplanes don't like it. I think that's what it was. Yep, Xbox One controller for the win, folks. All right, here, now we can see that rudder working. Let's see that rudder in action here. We got left travel, neutral, right travel, neutral. Okay, I'm happy with that. We got that taken care of. Okay, so we release that guy, and we'll go ahead and turn our taxi lights on here and our runway turnoffs. And let's go taxi down to the runway, shall we? We'll do it from the outside view here so we can listen to these babies wind up, the sound of these things. Here we go. That was a funky chicken dance move there. Nice, 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 man. Yeah, she's nice and quiet, isn't she, whenever she's in the, in that. Let's go a little bit more right here. See where our nose wheel is in the center on this one is right there. A little bit left. Right. Yep, a little more. Kind of right in here. Right on the toga line. Right in the center on LNAV. Pretty darn cool, man. Okay, well, we'll see how she flies. That's what really matters here. And fingers crossed here. Is that still a thing? Yes, accept button still a thing for toga. Awesome. So we can go ahead and arm the auto throttles. All right. First time seeing you stream. Honestly thought you would look different. Don't know why. I don't know why either, Hobo Clown. Not sure, man. That's usually how it is. Usually people don't, they don't look like what you hear. NVIDIA settings, default. I don't mess with that. X-plane settings, I can show that to you later on. But we're taxiing now. Okay, so far, so good. There's a lot of improvements I've seen. There's still some things that I don't understand. And that could be pilot error as far as trying to understand what's going on with that, you know, reserve fuel and the planned fuel. That thing seems wonky and buggy still. Sounds need Fmod badly. But I mean, it is different. The cockpit definitely has been redone. You can tell that. It looks like they used some borrowed textures from the last one, for sure. But the modeling itself looks different. The outside of the exterior airplane, that is what looks it doesn't even look like the same plane. That does look much better. I was very surprised about seeing the animations being so slow on the engine start, like the real one. That is actually pretty cool. How long are this flight gonna take? As long as it takes, man. We're departing out of Boeing Field to go into Salt Lake City. We're gonna stop in Salt Lake. They're gonna make sure we didn't destroy the tires or anything there. We'll get ready to go out of there, and we'll head down to San Francisco. Yes, indeed. I wasn't going to buy a V2, but it was on sale for, I think, 46 bucks, 45 or 46 bucks. It was on sale, and I did also see that the freighter version of the airplane will be a free upgrade. So that is what made me decide to buy it. Because you know me, if I'm going to fly a 7.4, I want it to be a freighter. And the fact that that's going to be the case, that's what I did. Phantom 1983, have you flown in real life, bud? Yes, many times. I have my PPL, not current with it right now. That's something that I think a lot more people like to blow smoke up people's rear ends on that whole thing. I got my license in 2007. From 2005 to 2007, I got my PPL. I did IFR training up until around 2012. Ran out of money and just never went back to doing it because that was right around the same time YouTube kind of took off for me. So I did not go down that route. Now, I am not current, so I don't know why a lot of people like to throw that accolade on me. I did do a BFR and passed it with flying colors. Was not a problem at all. But that has lapsed, so I don't have any plans to go back right now and do it. But I don't sit here on stream and go, I'm a real pilot, I know everything. Definitely not with any of these airplanes. Like, I can talk to you about a Cessna 172. I can tell you that, but when we don't fly Cessna 172s very often on here, so I'm as dumb as anybody else when it comes to flying these things. It's a matter of just learning all the systems. They had to do the freighter for free after the debacle and release. Yeah, probably. I wasn't gonna buy this unless the freighter was like included in a thing at all. So yeah, no, that was awesome that that was taken care of. Hey, check it out! It's the Boeing. It's the It's the museum, the Boeing Museum. I've been there. Me and Zach Hausnecht, and actually right here they didn't have these things, but they had the old Air Force One right there. There it is, the Museum of Flight. Look at that. There's the Museum of Flight. Let's get our landing lights ready to go here. Strobe light comes on. If we can get it. And wing light comes on. There we go. Get back over onto the taxiway. I do want to come to the outside view and look at the lighting. There's the wing light. That looks pretty good. There's a departure out of Seattle right there. Very nice. Let's get back on our line here, Jeff. Okay, so we got our landing lights illuminating the ground there. And the strobes are indeed the slow strobes, the LED strobes on the wingtip. Kind of see it a little bit there. There they are right there. Yeah, the exterior model looks really nice. Like, it does look nice. Got to give credit where it's due. All right, but let's see how she flies, because that's what really counts here. 6.8 on the trim, that's good to go. Flaps are 10 for takeoff. We are good to go. We're going to go ahead and just turn the terrain radar on for now. And we'll zoom out our range to about 20, I like to have it at. There's that terrain radar working there. And then we'll put the weather radar on that side. And then we'll put traffic on if we can. There it is right there. TCAS is working. We just need to move him over to TA. All right. Let's see how this works. Let's get in the air so we can finally feel this baby out. This is the moment we've been waiting for. Doing this guarantees that Jeff will read your message. Not always, but I'm going to have to leave you now as it is 12:30 in the UK. So I have a school tomorrow. Good night and have a good flight. Sam, the capybara. Have a good one, man. Thanks for hanging out with us. Appreciate that. Okay. Okay, lining up on the runway here. She's a big girl. She needs all the room she can get. All right, here we go, folks. We're going to bring up these engines to about 50. Let them stabilize right there. And toga. Takeoff thrust set. Airspeed's alive. Try not to get ourselves killed.
80 knots.
Cross-checked.
V1. Rotate.
Rotate. On up we go. Nice and smooth. Oh, that's much better. Much better. Look at that. Oh, look at this baby coming up. Gear coming up there. Woo! Ah, that's hot. That's hot. Okay, it doesn't fly like a Cessna 172. Man, look at that climb rate we were going to get out of this thing. Woohoo! All right, we'll continue on our way up. Bring that nose down. You can actually hand fly it now. All right, look at that cruise ship leaving that port there. That's cool. Start our turn to the left here. Go flaps 1. Look at that bad boy moving. Still has that funky little effects on the wings still. I've noticed that every single flight in the 747 has been doing that, but it could be a X-plane deal. Flaps up. Okay, she hand flies. Very nice. Very nice. I'm using just one hand on the left here, and it's doing what I need it to do. It feels like I'm flying a big, heavy airplane now. It doesn't feel like I'm flying a 172. And that's pretty good. Okay. Right now we're climbing out, headed out to Tahoma. Tahoma? Tahoma, probably. It's all like Indian names out here in Washington. Okay, so let's go ahead and get our heading, select where we need it. That seems to move much better. I don't actually see it on my, there it is right there. Go, heading selected. And set of LNAV, VNAV's good there, and autopilot command left side is on. Airplane didn't freak out on us, that's awesome. FMC message, what are they saying? Not on intercept heading, yeah, we know. We're gonna get it in a minute. And now we'll turn left, heading 122 will work, so we can try to grab that guy. 10,000, we're above 10,000 feet, that is stay cockpit. Close that guy off. All this stuff can come off as well. And that wing light, if we can get to it. Okay, taxi light. Wing light. Come on. There we go. Okay, overhead panel looks good. We have no messages on there. We're climbing out of here, no problem. Airplane's finally accelerating where it needs to go. Zoom our range out a little bit here. Turn off that terrain. Don't need any more weather side there. Turn the weather off on that side. We don't need it. And there we are right there. Beautiful. There she is, cloud surfing. Not bad looking, man. That's not a bad looking airplane. That's one thick airplane. In case we want a nice little screenshot of this bad boy cloud surfing. That's a good one right there. Sounds are kind of meh. Sounds are meh. All right, we're gonna turn right this way, out towards Tahoma. If it'll do it. Select heading, please. I don't know what you're doing, airplane. You're doing what I wanted you to do. That's for certain. It should be on a decent intercept heading here in a minute, and we'll be able to grab that. Let's go to 120. Why are you banking so hard? You're set to auto on the bank limit. Okay, LNAV for you. Got a babysitter just a little bit here, guys. Just a little bit. Off on that guy. That is up. Lights are out on that. Climbing towards 390. Almost to 18,000. We get to 18,000. We'll go over to standard pressure, of course. Let's do another flyby view here of us up here in the clouds. There we go, above 18, we go to standard pressure. And that is on both sides. Looking good. All right. Well. I can say this. The criticism that it received on day one definitely needed it. This is not the day one release version of this airplane. I think they did finally listen to some customers and they started changing some things up. I do see huge improvements, especially in the flight model. This thing flies 100% different than the last version. By far. Doesn't feel like I'm flying a little 172 around. It feels like a big, heavy airplane, but it rolls pretty quick, which I do like the roll rate on it. Clear that out. So that's really nice to see. Still needs some work, though, for sure. Needs FMOD sounds. It needs a little help in the FMC department. Just small little bugs to get that worked out. Let's see if they fix the blue modeling error when you get out here. They did, okay. Because in the V1, you had like this blue glass etched around the entire model. Oh, look at that. There she is in all of her glory. I'm going to let you enjoy that. Even better, we got that. Oh, that's gorgeous. Loading them tiles in. Not too shabby, right? That's pretty darn good. That looks awesome. Yeah, it's Mount Rainier. Still loading those tiles, but man, it was worth it. With the clouds around it like that, that was so cool. There's summer right there. Let's see where our top of climb's gonna be a little bit after summer. Then we got a nice little flight down to there. We'll be able to check out the cabin before you know it. B Keener 127, 4 months in a row. Just had to land an X-plane in my DC-3 damn front landing gear. Oh. They go up on you when you landed? McNobecker, have a good night. Thank you for stopping by, hanging out with us. Thomas McKechnie 1, do you still play Taurus Bust? I saw your videos. I watching you play that. I haven't played that one in a while. I was kind of waiting for another update, but maybe we'll check it out before too long. Yeah, if you guys didn't check out the new March 19th update for the new Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, you owe it to yourself to go check that out. And I don't know if they're still taking them, but they were taking people for alpha registrations. But that looks so good. You got mountains on mountains. Look at that. I wanted to get a cool shot of this before she's gone. Pretty cool, man. We're at almost flight level 320. We're up to 390. That's something new I've never seen before. I don't know what that is. EAI and WAI. Engine anti-ice, wing anti-ice. I think that's what that would mean. It's all set to auto, so I guess it's kicking on and off, perhaps. Just perhaps. Batman 202602304. I'm going to live stream without my mom's permission. I don't think that's a good idea, man. I don't think that's a good idea. You might get grounded for that one. Randy Lipham, what's up, man? How am I doing amidst the quarantine? Just trying to enjoy it, man. Playing a lot of Flight Simulator. That's been getting me through it. I have no idea what the release date is going to be on the new Flight Sim. No one does. They haven't released it. The information of that out yet. Oh man, we're like right up here on this cloud deck. That's so cool. I miss my 3D clouds, but man, X-Vision is pretty. And the frame rates are doubled. Not a problem at all, Randy. I'm glad you enjoy it. What's my thoughts on Learjets and Beechcraft Airjets? I love them. If it has wings on it, I love that airplane. I love airplanes in general. I'm excited for the BN2 Islander. We'll be doing some island hopping with that thing. Pac-Man 20, 345. Nicole and the dogs are doing just fine. Houston 5320 just left us in Florida. They closed all the beaches. Good. Good. They should have done that a long time ago, but what are you going to do? I saw those dummies on the news. I'm putting you on the news. Horton 28, I unfortunately am stuck in ground zero for COVID-19. Work at the hospital. I have 2 small kids at home. Just hope they don't get sick. Man, yeah, I wish that you get through this without any issues. But if it wasn't for people like you that are out there on the front lines getting it done, man, we would all be screwed. Fuel tank eng. What? Fuel tank eng. Well, I mean, we could turn on our center pumps. Maybe that's what they want to feed out of right now. No, it's not that. Okay. Is it the stabs? I don't know what the stabs are. I've never done those. Nope. I don't know what that fuel tank eng is. Go to the Googs. Notifies us we need to configure the tank such that each tank is fueling the engine. On the fuel page, you'll see that there are only pumps running for engines. Fuel tank end will happen when all tanks get down to being even, around 30. So maybe that's normal on the ICAS. So maybe it's, I mean, it doesn't seem like it's hurting us so far. Hey, look at that. We're at our flight level of the day. Our cruise, I don't even know where the seatbelt sign on this airplane is. Oh, it's down here, isn't it? Yep, right there. Okay, and that's cabin chime. Interesting. All right, well, let's go for a little walk, shall we? We'll set our wing views up. We'll set a first class one up here on this left-hand side. What is going on outside? Are we over like a tile that's like not there? Oh, there we are. Oh, that's weird. It's like tinted or something. That one was. I didn't like that one. That's a modeling issue, I believe. There we go. That'll be our first one. All right, let's go downstairs. Can we get in the nose? Walk around this way, maybe? That's not modeled. Where the hell do we go? Is there a door? Is it just only the top modeled? It is. Only the top is modeled, it looks like. Although this is modeled back here. You've got your engine bays. You see those? Oh man, that's actually kind of cool. And then this section here, there is no lower level. Yeah, I'm seeing that. Well, we can make our own wing views. That's what we're doing. Yeah, you can still make a wing view out of it, so that'll work. So at least they give you those so you can make wing views. That's kind of cool. Can't complain there. And at least they don't prevent you from clipping, so that's kind of cool as well. Come on, load in the tile. There we go. So we got this one down here, this one over here. And that'll do. Oh, there's seats up here. Whoa, wait. Oh, that's why we're up here. Let's go into the nose of the beast. Okay, they got nose windows as well. Ooh, that's interesting. Those are cool how they're kind of slowly turning there. Well, It works. I need to get an outside view, though. Set up. That'll work for now. All right. Well, now we get a caution, but we can extinguish that maybe. Approach rough coming in there. We've got 164, 111.9 is in there. Flaps 30 landing will be a 145. So can we double click it? Nope. Just click it once and then there. That's not so bad. 145 on the speed today. Hazard Hound, what's up, brother? 24 months in a row. Thank you for all your effort and talent, Jeff. You made it a wonderful community I'm happy to be a part of. Man, we're always happy to see you here tonight. Every night that you're here, but tonight especially, of course. Rainy 487, I think we're 2 months in a row. I do appreciate that, man. Sorry I missed you there. Bravo 77 Whiskey, you can get rid of the fuel tank engine warning by turning off the outer cross-speed valves and override tank switches. Oh, those are not modeled in the last airplane, so let's see. These things here are on? Oh, those are not supposed to be on at all. I did not know those were on. Now it says X-Speed config at fuel tank eng still. Huh. I don't know about that. I'm not sure what we're supposed to do with that, honestly. The lights are out on it now. Seems to be okay. Oh, the overrides are on. Now we have a crossfeed config. Leave the inner crossfeeds on. Okay, gotcha. Inner crossfeeds stay on, so these guys do. Thank you very much for that, Bravo 77 Whiskey. That was not modeled in the last airplane, so it's cool to see that. Appreciate that, man. There's our flyby shot here. Let's do one from over here. Go further out. PM midnight. You just landed in San Francisco. Bit cloudy, but pretty approach into 28 left. Fantastic. Nice try, Sean. You need to turn off the fuel pumps. I saw that. Good luck with your foosball. Hey, Steve, what's up, man? Whalehawk Gaming in his house. What's up, brother? Got my sody pop here, too. We got a 30-knot tailwind pushing us. Ground speed of 501. There'll be auto brakes too for our arrival. Yeah, it's still pretty cloudy. Cloudy covers. I did hear about the earthquake in Salt Lake City. I saw that. I saw that the Mormon church, the trumpet fell off. The altimeter should not be set to 2992 tie games because it's set to STD, which is standard pressure. That is 2992. So above 18,000 feet, you press in the STD standard pressure button, and that will automatically change it to that. You can also adjust it for your arrival. No shot. That's gorgeous. So we have those. I'm going to put this one here, this one on the right side instead. Now we got our left side down below, wing view, and then above the wing. That works for me. Okay, they're doing their own thing with sound, it looks like, for the exterior. Let's see if that's better. Yeah, much better. Microsoft Flight Simulator will be available for console after PC. It is. We have no idea when that'll be. I assume that it'll be for the Xbox One X when that is released. But yeah, eventually it will be released on console, which I think is awesome. Bring in more people to the flight sim and aviation community in general. There are tornado warnings in several states tonight. Got to be careful. We'll see you in a bit, Sean. Take care. Will you be able to use a controller for Microsoft Flight Simulator on the console? Absolutely, I'm sure that'll be the case, and I'm sure they'll have peripherals that you can use as well. Emil Helston, I've been streaming X-Plane since I've been on this platform. As long as I've been on this platform, it hasn't changed. For the most part. Man, that is pretty out there. Look at that. Thai Games, yes, I have the honeycomb yoke. I'm going to be doing a review on YouTube of that very soon. I wanted to make sure I had some hands-on time with it. Whoa. Good evening, Sim Crash Mike. How you doing tonight? I was looking forward to seeing the scenery when I saw your route. A very geologically interesting flight plan. Yes. Wanted to fly over the Rocky Mountains. I've been enjoying that. And lately, in the last version of this airplane, it behaved so wild with turbulence and everything. And this airplane is solid. This feels way better. The shadowing has nothing to do with the airplane. It's more or less on what my shaders are all set up as. I can't remember if that Lewis script's in there to smooth it out. It doesn't look like it. I need to put that back in. I don't want to show my settings right now. I'll wait till we're on the ground after the flight because whenever you're messing around in settings like that on X-Plane, you have a chance of crashing the sim, and I'd rather not do that. Ryan, you landed at Sandy Shores again tonight. Yep, on our way. Back over the clouds. We got a little bit of that. A little taste of some ortho scenery back there, but not enough. Elijah S431, how's it going, man? How you doing? I see a little bit of it back there. Mr. 3GG123, no, I have not used John Ritter's Classic XL yet. Average Alex, what's up, Alex? LOL, things are all right. Doing a flight in a 737 right now from Tampa to Toronto. Still trying to figure it all out. And you already have been doing it wrong because you're using P3D. My name is Mr. Egg, but I use 3GG. Also, I love your trucks and vids. Well, thank you very much, man. Mr. Egg. All right, so the textures do look better. I mean, there's shading to them now, especially over here on this side. Like, that looks way better than it did on the last version. The color is still wrong, though. That is not the 747 color, especially over there. That looks like peaches and cream action happening there. But this is much prettier to look at, I can tell you that. Frame rates have not been the best, but we're streaming, and who knows? I'll have to do that in my own time to see. You should do some emergency situation videos. That's every single stream, every single video, every single time I've ever flown an airplane in a simulator, somebody's asked me to do that. I don't do that because I like flying from point A to point B. That's how I get enjoyment out of my sims. But no, I do not want to fly with billiards on. You buy planes in this game, or do you fly for other different airports and use their planes? I don't know what that means, Mr. Egg, but yes, you buy airplanes if you want add-on airplanes for the simulator. The default ones don't bring as much joy to me as it would somebody who's brand new at learning how to fly in these. Emil Helston 20, this is so much fun to chill and just relax. I agree, and everybody needs to do that, especially in a time like this. Ghost Gamer, hello to you, howdy. My day is going very well. Thank you for asking. Question, does Active Sky include real-time weather? Yes, it does. Less important, the seats need work too, like half zebra and Greek marble. Yeah. I can say this though, I mean, oh, the seatbelts are in 3D. This looks way better than V1. I can easily say that. Let's close our door behind us. How rude of us to not do that. Whoop. But I mean, right there, that looks convincing. That looks pretty good. You got to give credit where it's due. That looks pretty darn good. Flying over the clouds. What's the music I'm listening to right now? It is called Zero Gravity. I have a license for Epidemic Sound. And this song is called Zero Gravity by Dagu. Dagu. How's the life of OCRP going? It's going very well. We just played it yesterday, if that's what you're hinting at. Yes, Boeing cockpits are brown. That is correct. This is from my 80s playlist from Epidemic Sound. So it's got they're all 80s songs. I do have other music in there too. I just added a bunch more to the queue, so it's on shuffle. Now flying to Chicago today. I don't like to fly really long flights. Mr. Egg, yes, we do stream American Truck Sim all the time. You can see some of the mountains down there. Emil, that's not rude, but yeah, we moved to Tampa, and it went very well. Very well indeed. applications probably open on April 1st and 2nd. Average Alex, I only got into Flight Sim as of yesterday. All right, I'm getting ready for top of descent, so I'll talk to you guys later. Have fun, man. Good luck with your flight. Good luck with the flight. Good luck with your foosball, Mr. Boppy. Just wondering how long is it usually for a Boeing 747 takeoff? Depends on your weight, depends on your fuel load, all that stuff. Those are all factors that count towards what the actual speed will be when you get off the ground. Plan on doing any more DCS, Matt? 2496? Not at the moment, but yes, do plan on it. I do want to get back in and do some more stuff with the F-16. Tyler got a new rig, and we'll be flying with him again before too long. Ooh, we got some nice looking ortho coming up here. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, yes, yes. Oh, that's awesome looking. You're gonna do a motorcycle vlog soon? No. Waiting for that. I haven't left the house. Been in quarantine for a while now. E-brake clutch kick. You've been in quarantine for a fortnight. Well, there you go. Not the only one. Almost over Boise, Idaho. That's where we're at right now. Are they going to update the VMAX 777 anytime soon, Brady? I don't know. I don't know, man. Well, we might see the A350 update before that happens. Over Boise, Idaho. Chris Allen, dang, Los Angeles County announces near lockdown. All residents urged to stay home except for essential needs. It was a matter of time before that happened, man. I don't think they're done yet. I don't think they're done. Have I flown the A350 in X-Plane? No, I have not. I do own it, and I haven't flown it because I got in there and I was like, oh my. But now that I have a little bit of Airbus knowledge, I think we'll fly it here very soon. Give it a shot. Yeah, I saw a lot of big airplanes are being retired. There's already A380s being retired. Isn't that crazy? Mini Microwave, good day to you. Misk, thank you very much for gifting a subscription to Aero Guitarist. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. And Aero Guitarist says, the length of their takeoff roll is complicated on big jets because we deliberately derate the engine thrust to use as much of the runway as possible to save engine life. Yes, they do. But since we're in a sim, we don't do a derated takeoff that often because we're not paying for the engines and we're not paying for the fuel. GJG 2003. Thank you very much for that cheer. Appreciate that. Hey, Jeff, it's been almost 3 months since I caught a stream. Glad I could grab one here tonight and hope you're safe during this crisis. Staying home. We're all good here. Thank you for asking. That's some beautiful looking ortho scenery here today, my friends. Wow. Holy cow, that's great looking. We got the turn? We got the turn already? Yep, we're in the turn. Whoom. Pretty, pretty, pretty. And now we go to Bravo Yankee India. Do you think you'll ever create a tutorial on how to make ortho scenery? I did not have to do that, Brady, because there's a lot of tutorials out there that I use to do it that I think that are plenty. It's very simple with the new version of it. Yep, firewall and fly it like you stole it. Exactly, Aero Guitarist. And whenever I fly the Airbus, I don't do flex very often. You think this whole pandemic will delay the new sim at all? Yes, I do. I think that we're going to have an extended alpha period because of it. Probably. But I don't know 100% on that. Oh, yeah, beautiful views. Look at that down there. Really nice. Vaguely looks like California, vaguely. The Joe Cortez show is in the house. Hello, Mr. Cortez. Everybody knows Joe from the iRacing streams. Actually feels like when you're in the wing view, it's like the real world. Yeah, no, it's crazy how realistic these wing views can look. Air Guitarist, Sony really should have released a PS5 already with everybody staying locked up at home till 25, 35. Yeah, you're not wrong, but not too much longer to wait, I don't believe. I think everything, all that's going to come out this Christmas. Man, look at that. That's cool. Vunk, I have no idea why the DC-3 is not available in the X-Plane store anymore. Sometimes authors pull it, or you never know. Chris Biz, you don't like how the new Xbox looks? I think it looks awesome. It looks like a PC tower, and it looks like it'll fit right next, to a lot of things as it should. I really do like the look of it, actually. That's my opinion. You have your own. Yes, I'm using Xvision. Xvision is the program, and then I use Ves's VES, his preset for Xvision and Active Sky. Before then, we were using Xenviro, but we're not using Xenviro anymore. Oh, we wanted our frame rates back, and we got them. E2 Dara 22, do you have your first impressions of what? Of this airplane? We've been talking about it for a while. We'll see ya, Average Alex. Good luck with your descent. Misk, this airplane in particular doesn't have winglets on it. It's the raked wing tips, and it's part of that Boeing composite wing design. They kind of move around in the wind. Yeah, this thing does have very subtle. It doesn't have any wing flex. It's too subtle, in my opinion. We definitely need more wing flex on this bad boy. Ooh. A little bit of bump. Max James, welcome to the stream. How you doing tonight? Oh, I love the wing flex in the 787. I agree. Leaner 35 in the house. What's up, brother? How you doing? I'm doing just fine, man. How you doing? Getting close to our top of descent. We are. I'm going to use the lav before we start our way down. All right, we are back. Aero guitarists, actually, winglets are a quite crude idea. They work all right on aircraft the spice of the 737, but the 748, they got better economy by blending the airflow around the shaped wing profile. The 737 now uses scimitar winglets because they can't redesign the wing so easily, but the extra rake of the winglet shaves off a bit more profile drag. Absolutely nailed it. There you go. Don Sturka, 11 months in a row. Thank you so much for that, dude. Appreciate that. Have a good one, Jeff. Keep up the brilliant content. Thank you, dude. Always good to see you. Getting closer to that top of descent. Let's see if this is modeled better this time around. VNAV page. Next page, descend now. Yep, that's right there. Sweet. Let's look at the legs page and see what we got here. We're descending all the way down to Banker at 6,000. So we can clear ourselves down to 6,000, no problem. Really, we've been up for 2 hours? Oh, man. Okay, well, then we're definitely not going to make it to San Francisco. Sorry to say it. We spent way too long with pre-flight and everything, but that happens when you have a new airplane. Otherwise, we're going to be here till forever. Not going to make it to San Francisco, sadly. All right, so that's in there. VNAV page. RTA, it's in now there. I'll amend it. There we go. There we go. We updated it. Let's see if the VNAV is better than it was in the last airplane. I'm excited to see that. Make sure she doesn't nosedive on us. Elijah S431, have a good night. Take care and stay safe. "17 nautical miles to top of descent." Hope the nose doesn't drop like a rock on the landing. The way it's flying so far is way different than the last one, so I think we might be all right with that one. We might be all right. All right, so 13 nautical miles there. That's good right there. Let's go ahead and hit the descend now button and execute that. Airplane is going to start its descent. We're going to keep an eye on the speed, make sure we don't get up into the red tape. If we start getting close to the red tape, we'll put the speed brakes out to flight detent. The engines are coming back in power, as they should. Seatbelts back on. Looks like it's managing the VNAV a lot better this time around. Look at that flapper on out there. That is cool. And it's not like glitching and moving around crazy too. And look at the modeling on that. That actually looks really nice right there. That actually looks really nice. Surprised by that. It's maintaining 280 on the descent like it should. Cannot complain there. Big Bear Beast TV, thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the stream family. How you doing tonight? So far, so good. We'll see how she lands. But the takeoff was so much smoother than the last airplane. Oh, air guitarist. Oh, I know. VNAV is like the stupid friend you give the easy tasks to. Absolutely. No, you have to babysit the airplane at all times in VNAV mode. We'll go to the next song. Screw that one. No, Changsack, the problem is if you show up here and you're not saying, you don't care about anything we're doing here on this stream, you don't care about anybody else in this stream, you're here to ask about something stupid that has nothing to do with anything we're doing, or you're asking about other YouTubers and stuff, that just, it's rude and disrespectful. That's the reason why your stuff's getting deleted, probably. Probably. We don't just do it for no reason. GJG 2003, thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the stream family. Appreciate that, man. Thank you. Watching that speed, we're at 305-ish now. RP's good, and it's trending faster. We'll see. We get up to 308. Okay, it's adding power there. So the legs page is saying they want to be at what, Mach 0.860? Jeez, why? Okay, I mean, if that's what you want to do, it's fine. Let her do her thing. Just make sure it doesn't get into the red tape. We got a 64 knot cross tail. It's managing speed pretty decently right now. We're just keeping an eye on it. Tie games, just a PPL, man. I started to do IFR and then I stopped because it was expensive. I was paying like $140 something an hour for it. Okay, airplane. We're starting to get a little ridiculous here. We're going to pull that to the flight detent. And it's asking for drag anyway, so that works out for everybody. Here we go. Speed brake extended. You are correct. There it is right there. Them speed brakes out. Oh, you know what we didn't do? We didn't enable our XP Realistic Pro with this. No, it is. Okay. It still counts. Just making sure. Got them out there. I hear you. It's 207 for PPL training in Nashville. Well, before everything going on. Yeah. It's expensive stuff, man. Headless Drifter, have a good night. Thanks for stopping by, hanging out with us. Yeah. Probably class 1 medical with no kidneys, Arrow. I know. I wanted to go down the route of that, but YouTube took me in a different direction, and I haven't looked back. It's been perfectly fine. Turn radar, train radar, it's good on that. Let's see the legs page, make sure she's going to slow down in time. 130, 110 there, yeah, 333, up until Beehive, 250, 7,500. That doesn't seem right, but we'll see if the airplane has the restrictions it should have. But I mean, 333 all the way down the line, that's pretty, it wants to come in quick. But it should slow down to 250 before it gets to 10,000. We'll see. I see a big lake out there. I'm trying to put 250 in on this one. Yeah, I'm gonna have it slow down a little earlier. I don't want it to be going so fast. Mr. Classic 28747's flying great so far, man. She is flying like a queen. 2984 coming into Salt Lake City. Winds 190 at 21 knots. It is windy there. Razorback, you can get on xplane.org in the org store. There, just hit the speed there. It's slowing down. Two years ago this month, we tuned in to watch Jeff stream some Hunter Call of the Wild, but it wasn't the usual start. It was Crockett's theme from Janhammer with a cool new logo that said Orange County. Yep, we are 2 years old now. OCRP is pretty cool. And it's 2984. Selected. In the clouds. Yep, that was a cool reveal, man. That was fun. Let's see if the logic works on this. If it wants to slow down at 10, we'll see. I'm thinking it will. Breaking through the clouds. You're in Salt Lake City. There's the Salt Lake. Chingsack, I think you've been living under a rock, man. Living under a rock. I was literally just in a Cat Trader stream the other day. All right, she's slowing down now. But if you're talking about somebody else, that's a good way to get banned. Ooh, the turbulence feels much better on this one. Man, it's such a beautiful arrival into Salt Lake. Throttle's coming back to idle. That's what we want to see. It's not asking us for any drag. High altitude airport. I believe. I'll do landing lights at 10. Beautiful coming into that basin there, man. I love that it's been like 2.5 years, Jeremy, and my mind went to something totally different. Total different person. He's gonna hold at 10,000 and should. Well, this turn's definitely gonna get this sucker to turn. Yeah. No, it's fine, man. It's all good. This airplane gonna blow this intersection? Is it not gonna turn? It's not. I'm gonna have to go heading mode. Wow. 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 That was a fail. It just blew straight through that. Go direct beehive. Yep, that's already set. All right, 10,000 right there, checks. Wing light, music's off. We're good. Let them know, hey. There we go. Nope. You're trying to go back, aren't you, you dumb thing? Okay, well, I'm not sure what that's about, but I don't like it. We'll just fly our headings until we pick up the localizer. How about that? These speeds are outrageous all the way down. 252 to the runway? Are you kidding me? No. I can't have my speed. What is this doing? Airplane, what are you doing to us here? Nope. You don't get the throttles now. You lose the throttles. It will not let me. There it goes. You don't get throttles. I get throttles. Something ain't right with it. Got traffic in sight. We're going to be on the right-hand side. Visual approach on this one. My airplane. Go flaps one. Do not trust it. I don't know what it's doing, but it's doing stupid stuff. I can tell you that. And flaps 5, slowing her down. Gear down. Flaps 10. It would not give me my speed. I couldn't do that. So strange. Still can't click on that to put it in there. Wow. Something's wrong with that. A little high on the approach, but we're okay. Coming down the line now. Hey, we finally got the localizer to pop up. Okay. Loading that in. And we're gonna go flaps 20. We need to do flaps 30 on this guy. Speed brakes are armed, gears down. She's slowing down now. And flaps 25, it's good there. Keep on coming down the line. Boy, they really screwed us on this approach. I don't know what that was about. I really don't know what it was about. Not gonna act like I know. And flaps 30. All right, let's try to get this thing back on a line here as far as the approach goes. Winds are gusting up 21 knots off our right-hand side. So we're gonna keep speed in there.
1,000.
We're visual all the way in now, not paying attention. Turn VNav off so I don't have to see it. Turn the flight director off, I don't want to see it. There's that wind change. Wow, that is some gusty winds. Winds are gusting, man. Woo-wee!
400. 300. 200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Now wind. And we're down versus out. Bring the nose down. Wow. That is ridiculous, that wind. Clear him. All right. And that's our airplane. Make a left to high speed. Wow, that was crazy. I couldn't even use VREF. I literally was given everything I had manually. It would not let me take control of this at all. That's broken. That was super broken. All right, speed brakes are forward. We'll clean up the airplane. Welcome to Salt Lake City, everybody. We'll park down here off the beaten path since we are a transient airplane. Okay, right turn here. Flaps are still coming up. And that VNav. There, now it lets me turn it off. Unreal. So I had to hit VNav, I had to turn VNav off to get my speed back, it looked like. But, I mean, the airplane was gonna bust it. It was at 252 all the way to the runway on the, on that. I think that might be a matter of the air rack being way out of date. I don't think that it's up to date and it was screwing something up there. I'm not really sure. Really hard to say. We'll just park over here. Come on. Oh my. Oh my. These are a little bit of a pain in the butt to get to. Wow. Okay. Yeah, we'll park right over here. These are all small airplanes, it looks like, where they would park. You know what we'll do? We'll turn them all the way this way. And park them out facing that way. That's what we're going to do. All right, enjoy the taxi in, folks. We'll check that landing out in just a minute. All right, go ahead and pull that parking brake. There we go. We'll get ground service in a minute, but let's go ahead and check out our landing replay. That wind was not messing around, dude. Woohoo! That was smooth. Yeah, see, that's the problem. I only get my two left ones. Let's back that up. Watch it out one more time. Yeah, that wind was ridiculous. 21 knot crosswind. Just blew us over right at the last second. It was not centerline at all. It was smooth, but it was not centerline.
300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
80 knots.
200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
80 knots.
'All right, let's get the APU up and running here. Since ground, if we can get ground services for ground power. There it is, GPU connected. And available on that side there. Kill our engines. Those animations are pretty darn good, man. Those are pretty good. All right, beacon light comes off. And everything up here. Wonderful. APU's available. Go over to that. And AP for that guy. These guys come on as well. There we go. Awesome, awesome. Well, that is the 747-8i from SSG, the version 2 of it. I love those mountains. Let me get a shot over here of those mountains in the background there. Ooh. Needs a little bit of work, that's for certain. Could always use some work. But for the most part, not terrible. Not terrible at all. Of course, you know, winds were gusting up to 20-something knots. So we're going to be flying this plane quite a bit. And we'll get better at it. Just need a little bit more time with it. And try to figure out why it was trying to do 252 knots down to the runway. That's kind of strange. I think that's a matter of air rack. So I'll get the air rack databases all redone so it looks better as well. And I'll show you guys my settings before I get out of here. There's the graphic settings right there.